Good afternoon, everyone. Mario Quintero here with the One Stop Shop, produced by marioshomenews.com for our weekly live happy hour Facebook show. Thank you for joining me today. We have an action-packed amount of information that I want to share with you today. So stand by, maybe take some notes, or if not, just check the video back again later. And don't forget to share with your friends and family if you think that the value that you're getting here today is worth it, okay? So yesterday, I put out a video, a short video regarding Mario's Home News. And Mario's Home News is obviously my way of communicating with clients, friends, family, referral partners, and I've been using that medium since 2004. It has evolved over time to where we are today in the digital world. And today what I wanted to do was actually expand a little bit as one of my topics on marioshomenews.com. You see the sign right over my shoulder here, right there. And I want to talk about what's in marioshomenews.com and how our clients, referral partners, friends, how people actually use it. So it basically is not just a newsletter, even though there's a section in there for our digital newsletter. But I want to expand a little bit about the other areas of the website. First of all, it's a complete year and a half, more than a year and a half now, library of videos and information on all subjects relating to mortgages and all subjects relating to real estate. And the reason we're known as the one-stop shop is because we handle both parts of the transaction for a lot of our clients. I'm licensed both as a mortgage broker and I'm licensed as a real estate associate. So what I've done is tried to share my knowledge and some specific cases or case information that would be beneficial to the people that watch the videos. So once again, a full library of videos, and every time I do a live video, our staff in South Florida, they go ahead and they upload all my videos to that site, which they actually put together as marioshomenews.com. So the next part of the videos is client testimonials from various clients that we've dealt with in both English and Spanish. Not all our clients like to go on video. Not all our clients like to be photographed, but those that do, we welcome it. And then we go ahead and upload them so that they can share their story and their experience with dealing with our team, okay? So marioshomenews.com also serves as the gateway to our reverse mortgage website, which is under the name Strzok & Tanner, and it's www.stcloans.com. And right from marioshomenews.com, our senior community can go ahead and plug right into that brochure that discusses everything about reverse mortgages. It is also a gateway to search for properties. As a licensed realtor, my license is with RE/MAX, RE/MAX Advanced Realty here in Kendall, and I've been with them now with my license there for about 5 years. And it's a great organization, tremendous support. And one of the things that the gateway to the real estate does, it gives you the opportunity to search for any property in the Tri-County area here in South Florida. And it also gives you access to the entire pipeline at RE/MAX Advanced Realty. So if you're searching or you're taking a look at what the value might be in your area, that would be a good resource, or we can run the comps for you ourselves. If that is what you're looking to do, list your property or your home, condo, townhouse, commercial property, whatever it is, that's the starting point. And a lot of times our clients or just people that find us on the web, they'll call us or email us wanting to know what their property is currently selling for, and we give them that information. There's another section of that website that is called resources, and there you have a pretty extensive history of a lot of my Mario's Home News newsletters, which is actually an 8-page kind of mini newspaper, which is filled with stories, information, and stories about people and information that you could use around the house. Nothing that I do is designed to sell you. Everything that I've committed to do since I started doing the library and Mario's Home News is to keep everyone that comes in contact with me as informed as possible on the purchase of a home, the sale of a home, or any type of financing that our clients need. It's primarily an information website. So the other thing that you'll find on marioshomenews.com is a gateway to all our social media channels. Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube channel. I don't even know what else we got, but they're all there. And once again, thanks to In South Florida, they maintain all of that for us. So, and the last thing, two more things, it's a gateway to the loan application process. In the event that you want to apply for a loan, you could do it right through marioshomenews.com. There's a loan application section that you could go in there and apply for a loan. Also, it will give you a list of all the documents that will be needed, and it will also go into detail about the entire process. 9 out of 10 times, I basically verbalize all of this to our clients by phone, and they do have the option to either go online and use that digital technology, or we can schedule a meeting, meet one-on-one, and do everything manually. Whatever is more convenient for our client. The last thing that's on Mario's Home News is a referral partners network. Being in the business, coming on 18 years this November, we've developed a very extensive network of service providers for the home, legal, finance, you name it. We have someone that we've done business with for a long time, and we're willing to share with you their expertise and what they're best known for. So when we started the website, I started interviewing some of our referral partners, and because of COVID, I had to stop doing the interviews one-on-one. But if you go to the referral partners section, you'll see a lot of the interviews that we had done, and as soon as this COVID thing is over, we're going to go back and continue to bring in our referral partners in to keep you informed. Especially, you know, in our business, mortgage and finance, one of the big things is how do you protect your assets? How do you protect that home, you know, from an estate planning perspective? In addition to that, if you have investment properties, how do you protect those assets also so that your family is protected? So we share a lot of that information in the referral partners, and we also talk about that a lot when we meet and we're going through whatever the process is that your goals and objectives are at the current moment. So one of the things, the next topic I want to talk about today, I've got two more topics, is how I coach our clients at all levels of the process. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're buying a multi-million-dollar mansion, everyone needs to be coached. And what we do is we use our experience and our knowledge to assist our clients. And, you know, we don't tell them what to do. We basically plant seeds of information for things that they should consider doing during the process or after the process or before we start the process, so that they can achieve the goals that they are looking to achieve. So I'll give you an example of a coaching situation that I had about 1.5 years ago. And I was working with a young couple that at the time had been here about 8 years in this country. They had immigrated from Cuba, and they were living in a 1-bedroom condo apartment. They had a 1-year-old baby, and they were going bonkers in that condo. And so we went out, we pre-qualified them, we started to look at houses, and we actually went to 3 or 4 different areas. And when we got to the 4th area, I said, this is the area that you want to be in. And the reason you want to be in this area and you really want to consider this house that I'm going to show you, even though it needed some TLC, is because in less than 2 years, your equity is going to go through the roof. And we closed on that property back in December of 2018. They accepted my recommendations. We got the house for under $230,000. And 1.5 years later now, we are currently working on a refinance to lower his interest rates or their interest rates and also lower the number of years on the mortgage. The appraisal just came in on Monday, and it came in for $320,000. So it came in for $90,000 above what he had paid for the house. He was in shock. And I said, remember the conversation we had in that living room while they were doing the inspections? I told you, if you buy this house and you do this, this, and that, you're going to earn equity. And he is so happy right now. I'm happy too that he listened to the advice, and he is where he is today, 19 months later. So he's got close to $100,000 in equity on that first property that they purchased. Since then, they have a second child, and I'm looking forward to hopefully closing that refinance sometime next week. So coaching is a big part of what we do as a mortgage and real estate consultant. And sometimes people listen, sometimes they don't. But I would say the majority of the time they do listen. And the last thing I want to talk about today is something that I call first things first. So you wake up today and you decide you want to buy a house, okay? Or you wake up today and you decide that you want to sell your current house and buy a bigger house. Or you wake up today and you're tired of living in a condo and you want to buy a house with a yard. So what's the first thing you do? Well, the first thing is we need to get pre-qualified. We need to look at the finances that are involved and exactly what it is you want to achieve. And we have to do that properly so that we can achieve your goal. So this is one of the things that I not only stress to our clients, but I stress it a lot to all the realtors that we deal with, because as soon as they get that phone call from somebody, they want to go out and show houses, and I tell them, don't do that. Just wait a couple of days, let us get the person pre-qualified so that you can go out there with the right information. And if you do find the house or the property that your clients are looking for, you'll be in position to put together a strong offer with the right documentation that we're going to supply them with so that their offer is the one that is looked at more closely and at the same time accepted, which is the name of the game. So what are the things? Very simple process. You know, we got to take a loan application. That could be done manually or it could be done online at our online application website. Like I said, the gateway is right at marioshomenews.com. We need to run credit. We need to know exactly what your monthly obligations are and what your FICO score is. We need to evaluate your tax returns. The last 2 years, we need to know how much of the income that you make is available for the calculations we need to do in order to come up with the debt to income ratio that you're going to qualify for. And then we need to evaluate the funds available. How much money do you have available to make this purchase right now? Not how much money you're going to have 2 years from now. We need to know how much money you have today. So basically, These four things will determine the price point that you're going to be able to purchase at. It'll determine what kind of loan programs you're going to be able to qualify for. And it will also determine the best interest rate that will go along with that loan program. So as you can see, we do the analysis. We don't charge for that analysis. We don't even charge it when we do the loan. The wholesale lender pays us our fee. So we don't charge origination. We don't charge points, anything like that. We basically get paid when the loan closes, and we get paid by the wholesaler where we place your loan. So if we follow this first things first philosophy, we will be able to achieve your goals, and you will be very satisfied. If not, you're going to be very disappointed if you go out there and try to purchase a home without understanding the finances, everything that goes along with your purchase. And then we also got to throw in there the insurance and what the cost of that insurance is going to be. We got insurance, we got taxes that we got to calculate in. Is the home in an association? Is it not an association? Those are all extra costs that we have to take into consideration. So if you liked what you heard today, join us again next week. If you need to contact me, I have two numbers. My office number is 305-598-1600. Even if you have a question or two, I'm always available to talk to anyone that calls. My cell phone number after hours and on the weekends is 305-588-0451. And you could call, text, or instant message me, and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Once again, this is the one-stop shop produced by MariosHomeNews.com. Don't forget, visit that site, MariosHomeNews.com, and take a look at all the information that's in there. That's, close to 20 years of information that basically I have up here that I've shared with you and your friends and family. So thanks a lot. Stay safe. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.